Adam, a spiritual structure. Adam HaRishon in Hebrew means first man. Adam, man. Rishon, first. Moreover, this is not about a physical man. Adam HaRishon, from Kabbalah's point of view, is a spiritual structure consisting of a large number of parts, that is, desires. Initially, these parts were connected with each other and worked for the whole desire, for Adam meaning, similar to how cells in the body work for the whole body. What was connecting them? The upper force, the force of unity, bestowal, and love, or in short, the Creator. Then, with the development of egoism, that is, when each part began to feel only itself, these parts, desires, started to move away from each other. The one soul called Adam broke into many fragments, which fell into our world. That is, into this reality which we call our corporeal world. In it, the desires are not only separated by egoism, but also by our biological bodies, the coarsest edition of the egoistic matter. In order to restore the system of Adam and return to it, the Creator left in the corporeal object called man a small part of the upper light. This part is called a point in the heart, or a spark of the Creator, a spark of love calling a person upward. The point in the heart exists in each and every person, but in some it's awakening now, and in others it hasn't awakened yet. When it awakens, a person will understand that it is time to return home, to the single desire called Adam, and for this he needs to conform to the desire and to be bestowing and loving like it. It is for this purpose that the creation develops in 3 stages. 3 stages of development of the creation. The first stage is unconscious, a stage in which the majority of people still is. The point in the heart has not yet awakened in them, and this cannot be helped. They react automatically to the desires that are awakened in them and automatically implement them. The second stage is partially conscious. Here the point in the heart already begins revealing itself in a person. A person starts to understand that he cannot control his nature, that it is only the environment that awakens in him all sorts of thoughts, desires, and as a result, actions. The free will is just in choosing the right environment. The third stage is a spiritual degree, when the point in the heart has already revealed itself to the fullest. A person uses all the desires for the sake of society, for the upper force of nature that unites everybody. At this point, the person already has an understanding that only 2 forces are developing humanity: the force of the Creator, the force of connection and integration, and the egoistic force, the force of creation. The egoistic force that is real and powerful did not appear out of nowhere. It was developing in us throughout the evolution of desires. Evolution of desires. All the history of humanity is a process of growth of desires or growth of egoism. The primitive era is the level of inanimate nature. Basic desires dominate in a person: food, sex, and family. The era of civilization, or the ancient era, is the vegetative level, when the desire for wealth dominates in people. The medieval period is the animate level. Here already the desire for power prevails. Modern time is the birth of civilization of the individual. The strong desire for knowledge is already evident. This is the period of geographic discoveries, the scientific revolution, the Renaissance period, when the person is in the center of attention. And of course, our time, the time of integrality, when the desire to discover the meaning of life and the uniform law of creation appears in masses. Here a person is able to realize this desire if he overcomes his egoistic qualities and rises above them. This is where we need to add a new, most important term: intention. Intention is what gives the correct vector to desires, feelings, and emotions. We do not have bad or good desires and qualities. There's just an opportunity to use them for the betterment or detriment of others. That is, one asks, with what intention am I doing this? That is the question. A person has a natural intention to live only for his own sake. By the way, our animalistic instincts, food, sex, safety, family, are not egoistic. They're not different from desires of the animal world. The true egoism is revealed precisely in a group consisting of those people who strive to connect, when what they want is to reach the quality of bestowal and love, the quality of the Creator. The more contradictions and disagreements appear between these people, the closer they will be when they can build the right intention. That is, one must use his egoism in order to rise above it for a higher purpose. we need to be clear. Intention is our only action. In the spiritual world, only our intentions of selfless bestowal are accepted. Remember, in order to reach the right intention, the right environment is required. Influence of the environment. The wisdom of Kabbalah says that the entire free will of a person is only in placing himself under the influence of the good environment. Only the upper force can change the intention, but only the environment can give the preparation for this change, thoughts, reaction to feelings and emotions.